Hey guys, Brian again, doing some more reviews, or doing another review tonight, one that I had promised to do earlier in one of my other videos. I was going to do a review on this is the Cort dealer sample guitar from the 1970s. Copper, stop it. Cort dealer sample from the 1970s. Turn that down for a second. She's playing with this other guitar. Anyway, I was going to do a review on this. It's a 3/4 size guitar. Pretty cool sound. Plays good, but it does have some touchiness with the tone and volume controls, and even the input jack on it. And guess what? Whatever that touchiness is there in the wire, it finally came loose or busted tonight, because now I'm not getting any sound at all through these pickups. The pickups are pretty good, but whatever the problem is over here, it's finally cut the connection. So I've got to get in there and try and work on this before I can do a good review on it. So sorry about that. Anyway, that's what's going on with that. So in place of that, stop. Excuse me guys, I'm having to scold the dog a little bit tonight. She's being bad, but anyway, so in place of that, I have something new. This turns out to be a real gem. This is, you can see it there, it's got a little badge on the headstock, says Barclay. Really cool headstock too. From everything I can guess, this was made in the late 60s, early 1970s. We're guessing this is a Japanese guitar, simply because of the construction method that I've seen on this, very similar to some other ones I've tried. And it's a cool guitar. Somebody was asking me the other day, Brian, do you ever do any reviews on guitars you don't like? Well, I've been lucky enough. Every guitar that I've gotten, is, first of all, it's usually something I've owned or and borrowed from somebody else, and it's got stuff I like about it. So, even the worst guitars usually got something I like, and I'm trying to get better about pointing out problems. And like that Cort, for example, it's got an electrical problem with it. So yeah, right now it's not one of my favorites, simply because it's not working. But this little thing came across on Craigslist. And heads up to Ryan in Fayetteville. He's the one that sold me this thing. And pretty cool little guitar. Hold on, guys. Let me take care of this real quick. Alright, go out. Here you go. Okay, apologize for that. So, anyway, she should be happy now. But, this is a really cool little guitar. It's called a Barclay, spelled with a C-L-E-Y instead of C-L-A-Y. I've never heard of this brand. I'm attracted to things that are kind of odd shapes. So if you can see the back of it here, so you got that chunk cut out of it instead of being rounded off, and it's almost like the front shape of it's almost like a cross between a Strat and a Telecaster, just the way that's cut. Of course, it's got this really pretty sunburst finish on it. A black pickguard. You got 2 single coil pickups. What really attracted me to this was, because I don't have one currently, now I do, a bridge back here with this really cool vibrato on it, or tremolo bar, I guess is what you call it. Now this is not like what you'd see on Stratocasters or even the newer stuff like Floyd Rose. You can't do dive bombs with this. You could get close, I guess, but it's definitely going to throw everything out of tune because how it works. You can see you get this really big spring right here that brings it back. All this is really good for is little faint tremolo effects while you're playing. You know, it gives you a little bit added shimmer to your playing if you hit that, you know, so it's really good for that. So anyway, cool guitar. I got it. All I did to it was change the strings, and then it was missing a strap button back here on the back, which I have a few sitting around, so I just screwed that right in, no problem. Body appears to be plywood, which you know, I've done my stuff on plywood before. Some of them are so-so, some of them are horrible. This you know, it doesn't make a difference on this one because these pickups are absolutely great. Neck is really good. I don't think that's maple. I think that's made out of walnut. And the electronics all work really good. This guitar, for as old as it is, like I said, we're guessing it's late 60s, early 1970s. It hardly has a scratch on it, and almost like it's almost new condition. I think Ryan had it for 4 years. He didn't really do very much with it, I believe. Whoever had it before that, I mean, it's like it might have been sitting in a closet somewhere, not ever used for anything. So, only thing about this that has got me a little bit worried now, it's a really nice thick neck, which that's good because I believe this neck actually does not have a truss rod in it. Normally you would have a truss rod in there to help you in case over time you start getting some twisting or some bending in the neck, you can readjust things. This does not have that, so that's apparently why they built the thicker neck on that, to help counteract. And walnut would be thick or stronger wood than say maple usually. So that might be an issue on down the way. I don't know, but these tuners, of course, they're the standard inline 6's that a lot of these old Japanese guitars have. These ones are really temperamental. I changed the strings on this. It took me forever to get in tune. Once I got in tune, it stayed really well. But boy, it felt like strings were going to break or pop when I was trying to do it. So, but anyway, finally got it in there. And here's a little bit of what it sounds like. I'm just going to do this real quick. Pretty much covered all the information. Just going to do some tones really fast. On clean, this sounds about as good as country as any country stuff you've ever heard, you know. Let's play a little bit of that. Anyway, that's that slap back echo that I like really well. Boy, it just really pops on this. You can sure imagine this in a honky-tonk somewhere. Of course, you got your 2 single coil pickups. Another cool switching system on this. You have your tone back here and a volume. That tone doesn't really do very much, but what you got right here, you have 2 little buttons right here. One controls the bridge, one controls the neck, and you can turn these both on at the same time or one at a time. So both on is kind of unique in guitars. A lot of guitars don't let you do that. These do. So that's what I got going on right now. I'm just running off the bridge pickup. And There you go. That's a little bit of that clean sound. Check this out on distortion. So that's that. Very killer on distortion sound. So it's just a fast, really fast playing little neck. Sounds good. Those pickups really have good output on them. We'll just do last thing real quick, just a little bit of the shimmer with this bar, just to give you a taste of that. There's definitely an art to using one of those. I'm just getting it to shimmer just very, very little bit. I don't want to do it too much because these types will cause these things to go out of tune. But some people are just expert at it. I hope to practice and get pretty good at it. So there you go. That's latest review for something I could not even find anywhere on the internet. It's a Barcley. Barcley. If anybody has any more information on these, wants to let us know, appreciate it. But that's it. That's my review on this. This is my new favorite plywood guitar. And yeah, it is a plywood, but you know it. More and more, I'm finding it doesn't matter as long as you got good pickups, decent bridge, and a good neck. You're perfectly fine. So, anyway, thanks guys. See you later. Bye.